Welcome back to Drinks and Chill. My name is Gio. This is Matt. And today we are going to be doing a tasting.
That's right.
And what is it going to be a tasting of, Matt?
Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing a tasting of 5 different Maker's Marks. And it's going to be a blind tasting, so we don't know which one is which. We've got the standard classic Maker's Mark right here. We've got Maker's Mark 46, which is almost out. Yep. And then we've got Maker's Mark Cask Strength, just making sure I was holding the right one. Maker's Mark 101. And then finally the Maker's Mark Cinnamon Dolce, which is actually the distillery exclusive bottle. You can only get this bottle at Maker's Mark Distillery.
Oh.
So, you know.
Was that from your trip?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
For my trip. So, yeah.
Yeah, stick around and we'll have that trip posted too.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, but I took a trip to Maker's Mark Distillery and took some videos there, so we'll put those videos up next Saturday so that you can see our Maker's Mark, or my Maker's Mark adventure. You ready to get started on trying these? Should we just go left to right?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna start with this clear one first. The Buffalo Trace cup over the Maker's Mark. So my wife poured these for us before we shot the video, so we don't know which one is which. So we'll just do like we've done in the previous blind tastings. Try them and put them in order from favorite. Yeah.
Maker's Mark always smells so good.
It does, doesn't it? Maker's Mark always has like a big cherry flavor and scent, and I love cherry, so it's like right up my alley. Yeah, this is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a little bit of a bite to it.
Yeah.
But not a lot.
So I don't want to go stay with it too long.
Yeah. That one's a little smoother.
Yeah.
Again, same kind of basic flavor, but a little bit smoother. Now for blue. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm trying to smell this one. That one sits on the tongue a little bit more.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I feel like with that one, it's like I'm tasting the alcohol more, but not like feeling it, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. Like it doesn't have like a bite, it just, you can taste it though.
Exactly, like that first one had a bite, but I feel like I got more flavor out of this one than out of that one. It was more ethanol-y, but not like, it wasn't the bite, that was just like what it tasted like.
I agree.
I like the way this one smells.
Mm-hmm. And this one's much softer than the other ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one is what they call smooth. But it's good though, it has a good flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this one's a little bit more delicate on the nose.
A slight kick.
Yeah, but it doesn't linger too long. All right, so we've gone through it once. I think standouts for me were the first one and the purple one.
Yeah.
But we'll go through and try them again and see if it stays that way. Gonna be drinking some water too while I do this. All right. You've got your order?
You got my order.
Okay.
Those are like pretty neck and neck.
Yeah, they're pretty
similar.
similar.
These two right here.
So let's figure out what our least favorites are first. So your least favorite, my second to least favorite, is the Cask Strength.
Which one?
The blue one.
This one's a cast strength?
The Maker's
I
Mark
figured
cast
that
strength.
one.
That was the one where like,
It just tastes like alcohol.
but like it was weird because I feel like I wasn't really getting that alcohol bite that I usually get. It was more the taste of it.
Yeah.
There where I got that.
It seems like the alcohol is overtaking the flavors of the.
Yeah.
So.
It's weird. That's a weird one. Because you remember when we tried the Maker's Mark FA01, we tried the cask strength like as a comparison, and I just felt like it just didn't really taste like anything.
Nope.
So
it just alcohol is overtaking everything.
Yeah.
Like that.
okay. Blue, which is your least favorite, my second least favorite, cask strength.
Yep.
All right, green.
Green.
My least favorite, your second least favorite, regular Maker's Mark.
Even though it was a lot lighter than everything else, it was a lot lighter, but it had a lot of flavor it had more flavor than it was for the blue one.
Yeah. So yeah, cask strength was your least favorite regular.
That one's a pretty full bottle there. It seems like you don't go to that one.
No, I don't. So I don't know. Maybe the cask strength just isn't for me.
Yeah.
But I love the FA01, so I don't know.
It can't be like the actual strength of the alcohol content. Is that what it is? Content? Yeah.
I don't think it is that. I just flavor of the alcohol overtakes the flavor of the
Actual drink.
bourbon. Yeah.
Yeah. This is where we're basically kind of
The same. All right, so our red one.
Yep.
Our middle one, the one that we liked the middlest,
Yeah.
the okayest one.
Yeah.
Cinnamon Dolce.
Cinnamon Dolce?
Cinnamon Dolce. So Cinnamon Dolce is the one that you can only get at Maker's Mark Distillery in their gift shop. This is $80.
$80?
So it's weird because when you do the tasting there, because on the tour they let you do a tasting, and they let you try these 4 along with another one that it's their tasting only bottle. So like if you like that bottle that you try or like that whiskey you try in the tasting, you can't even buy it in the gift shop. It's like the only way you can taste it is to go on the tasting.
Get it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So this one here, you're not able to try it before you buy it. So that's why I said it's like a FOMO thing. But I mean, it's.
But I don't taste either any cinnamon.
No.
Cinnamon? Even after you tell me, you normally can taste it after you say it, but even this I can't.
It's not a lot. I mean, it's kind of there, but there's not a lot of it. So for those of you who are interested, the Cinnamon Dolce is 111 proof. Shows this was bottled April of this year. It has the stave profile is 1 baked American pure, 2 seared French cuvee, 2 of the Maker's Mark 46 staves, 1 of the roasted French Mendiant, and 4 toasted French spice. So that's the stave profile for this one.
So it's like a mixture of it?
Yeah.
Is that what it's saying?
So what they do is the barrel that holds the Maker's Mark, they put these staves actually in the barrel. So they'll put like barrel staves, just drop them in the barrel with the whiskey.
With a stave.
Like you know what a barrel looks like, right?
Yeah.
It's like each individual piece of the barrel.
Oh, like the wooden pieces? Okay.
Yeah. So like each one of those wooden pieces is like a different type of wood.
Oh. And then I see. That's
So like they put 1 of this kind, 2 of that kind, 4 of that kind.
Oh, okay.
Maker's Mark is aged in all just new American oak, but they kind of changed it up for this one. It says, as Maker's Mark, we create a wood finishing series to explore unique expressions of our signature Maker's Mark bourbon, originally crafted by my grandparents in 1953. Our private selection program allows for our loyal fans to customize their own barrel with 10 hand-selected oak staves. This creates a very rare bourbon measured by the unique tastes imparted by the combination of oak staves.
With 80 being so custom, I guess that's not a bad thing.
Not really, and especially the fact that like you can only get it there, especially for collectors.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. It wasn't like one of those things where I tried it and I like instantly regretted it.
Yeah.
All right, so the purple one.
Purple one.
Our second favorite.
Second favorite.
Maker's Mark 46.
Maker's Mark 46.
Maker's Mark 46.
I was hoping that was a clear one.
Yeah. So as you can tell, there isn't much left of this one. This is a favorite. So this is finished with the 10 French oak staves. And the reason it's called 46 is because there were like 46 different ways they could have finished it. Or I don't think it wasn't 46 different ways. It was like 100 something different ways they could have finished it. And like of all the different ways they considered, this was number 46.
Oh, okay.
So it's not 46 proof. It's actually 47 proof, which I feel like they might as well have just made
Make
it
it
46 proof. But yeah, Maker's Mark 46. That's the number 2. And this was the one done by Bill Samuels Jr., who was the son of Bill Samuels. Bill Samuels was like the founder of Maker's Mark.
Oh, okay.
So he created this one. But Bill Samuels Jr. wanted to have his own legacy, so he created the Maker's Mark 46.
Oh.
For Maker's Mark 46, we start with fully aged Maker's Mark, add 10 seared French oak staves to the barrel, and place it in our limestone cellar for an extra aging process. This creates a bolder version of Maker's Mark with pronounced notes of caramel and vanilla and has become known as stave profile number 46. So they put it in their limestone warehouse, and that warehouse, they took us in there. They keep it at 50 degrees Fahrenheit at all times.
50? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool in there. And they aged it in there for 9 weeks.
9 weeks?
Mm-hmm. Or 9 additional weeks. So like take a barrel of this, put 10 French oak staves, age it for 9 more weeks, you get that.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that that was your last favorite versus your second.
Right?
Mm.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah, apparently.
All right, and then the final one is, of course, Maker's Mark 101.
Maker's Mark 101.
So Maker's Mark 101, this one just came out like this year or last year.
Oh, but it's in like stores everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's all over the place. It says it's a limited release, but I'm wondering if they're actually gonna like keep it as a limited release, or if they're gonna make it one of the normal releases or add it to the core range.
Because everywhere I went to, because I'm trying to find the FA02, so I've been like searching around, and they always have that one.
Oh yeah, so this is our signature family recipe bottled at higher proof. So what the tour guide said about this one is that they would proof it down to 101 proof, and that would just be theirs. Like they would, like the Samuels family, or the distillers, the people who worked at the distillery, would keep like the 101 proof Maker's Mark, like just for them. And then they decided recently, like I said, it was either this year or last year. It's pretty recent. They decided to go ahead and just release that 101 to the general public. So this used to be the one that they just kind of kept for themselves, but now they're sharing it with all of us.
Oh. And that's why it's a signature family recipe.
Yeah. Well, it's the same Maker's Mark. It's the same as the this one, just at a higher. So the fact that that one was all the way at the front and this one was all the way at the back and almost all the way at the back for you is kind of just goes to show what you can get just by not proofing it down so much.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Because when you're downproofing, you can take away some of that flavor, right?
Yeah.
So how do they downproof something?
Add water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they're just diluting it? Oh, okay.
Well, because the cask strength here, so this one's the Maker's Mark cask strength. It's 108.7 proof. So it comes out of the barrel at that proof. So they just water this down or add water until they get to the 45 or the 90 proof that the regular Maker's Mark is. That's how they do it.
So just watering down basically takes away a lot of that flavor out of it.
Yeah, but it also makes for a more, I guess, like smooth or pleasant drinking experience. Yeah. Bourbon, like by law, can be put in the barrel at 125 proof, so that's why like your Stag Junior is going to be like 130 proof or whatever.
Oh.
But the Maker's Mark cask strength is only 108 because they put their bourbon in the barrel at 110 proof. Or I should say they put their like distilled like White Dog in the barrel at 110 proof. So it never really has a chance to get up to that 130 proof.
Okay.
So it's interesting. You learn a lot going on those tours.
Yep.
But this one was the champion of our blind tasting.
Yay.
I feel like for me, it was a lot more difficult to order these than it was for the Wild Turkey ones.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, on the Wild Turkey, we like the Wild Turkey 101. So it sounds like we're a fan of the 101s.
Yep. That's just like the right amount of proof.
Yeah, seems
just to get that bite, but also the flavor.
Yeah, seems that way.
So this is our blind tasting and basically short review, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short review.
Maker's Mark.
Basically the 4 from the core range, and then the cinnamon dolce, which is the distillery exclusive one.
Yep.
And I wanted to include that one in here just to see if it, because I was like, okay, if that one ends up being our favorite, then yeah, you know what, it's worth it to to buy that one basically.
Yeah. But it's still in the middle. The fact that it was in the middle, it's still not bad, especially with all the extra stuff you were saying with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's okay.
Yeah, and this one is like between 40 and 50, depending on where you go. And then the Maker's 46 is going to be like 35-ish.
Mm.
So I mean, they're not that expensive.
Yeah. So the fact that custom made Maker's Mark was 80.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's drinks out there that are starting at 80. So.
Yeah. All right, well, that is our blind tasting of the Maker's Mark core range plus the cinnamon dolce. Let us know down in the comments what your favorite Maker's Mark is. I know there's also Maker's 46 cask strength, but that one is actually pretty difficult to find.
Oh.
So if I ever find that one, I am buying it. But if you've ever had that one, is it your favorite, or is one of these or one of the other Maker's Mark limited releases your favorite? Let us know down in the comments. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.